Today, we're diving into something huge, a geopolitical time bomb, really. We're breaking down The Reckoning, Chapter 18 from the thriller The Convergence, where a single information leak just completely rewrites global alliances, and it all happens in just a matter of hours. We're going to walk through every critical moment, step by step.
Right from the jump, the chapter hits you with this line: nothing will ever be the same again. And that's not just for dramatic effect. It's the whole point. What's about to unfold isn't just a news story. No, it's a fundamental shift in world power, all triggered by one single, perfectly coordinated act.
And get this, the entire time frame we're looking at is just 2 hours and 14 minutes. That's it. From the second the story breaks to the exact moment someone has to pay the price. Every single minute counts. This is our ticking clock.
Okay, so how does it all kick off? With the publication. And this wasn't some slow drip of information. No way. This was a flood, a perfectly synchronized information drop that was designed for one thing: maximum global impact.
Picture this. It's Wednesday morning in Amsterdam, 6 o'clock Central European Time. Much of the world is just waking up or still sound asleep, and a digital bombshell is about to go off. The timing here is so precise, so deliberate. It's all calculated to catch world governments completely flat-footed.
And here's how they made sure this story would hit like a tidal wave. It wasn't just one outlet. It was 4 of the world's most respected news organizations all publishing at the exact same time: The Washington Post, Germany's Der Spiegel, France's Le Monde, and The Guardian in the UK. By coordinating like this, the story has instant, undeniable credibility. This isn't just some rumor you can brush aside. It's a verified, multinational exposé.
Which, of course, brings us to the core of it all. What in the world was in these documents? What was the secret that was so explosive it needed this kind of dramatic global reveal? And there it is, the headline that just completely shook the world. A secret peace deal trading military intelligence for actual territory. I mean, this implies a level of collusion, of betrayal at the highest levels of power that is just staggering. This headline isn't an accusation. It's a geopolitical earthquake.
And you know how it goes in our hyper-connected world? A story this big, it doesn't stay contained for long. Within minutes, it's the #1 trending topic on Twitter. Before you know it, it's the lead story on every major news network: CNN, the BBC, Fox News. The story is now officially everywhere, and it's unstoppable.
So, with the entire world watching and basically demanding answers, how did the 2 major powers at the heart of this whole thing respond?
Well, the official reactions tell a story all by themselves. On one side, you have the Kremlin, issuing a swift, flat-out denial. Just, nope. But on the other side, the White House is much more careful, much more procedural. They release a statement saying they are examining the allegations. This huge difference in response only adds fuel to the fire and really cranks up the diplomatic tension.
But you know, behind the screaming headlines and the carefully worded government statements, there's always a very real, very human cost. While the world was reeling from the news, investigators, they were already hard at work behind the scenes.
The machinery of national security, it never sleeps. So as total chaos was erupting in the media, a quiet, intense investigation was already zeroing in on the source. A name was identified. A location was confirmed. The consequences were about to get very, very personal.
And there it is. Just 2 hours and 14 minutes after the story first broke, the FBI arrests a man named Harrison Shaw. We now have a name, a face, to go with the leak. This abstract geopolitical crisis suddenly has a human center, a person who apparently risked everything to get this information out into the open.
And that really brings the story to this powerful, irreversible point. Harrison Shaw might be in custody, but the information he released, it's out there. It's out there forever. You just can't unring that bell. The truth he unleashed now has a life of its own.
Which leaves us with this final, lingering question, doesn't it? Harrison Shaw has paid an immediate price, his freedom. But what about the larger price? What happens to the governments, the alliances, and the very fragile peace that was just completely shattered? That is the real reckoning.